Alright guys, it's been a while. We were kind of busy because we're going to the Nevada State Coyote Con competition, and we did alright. Ended up with 4. We missed a couple. Long story, but we ended up getting, I don't know, probably like 12th place out of 53 teams. So we're here, got camp set up. This is Julian's Coues Deer tag, which we've been talking about for a long time. So Juju's the man of the show once again. Another big game tag.
What's up?
So you want a Coues Deer, right?
Yeah, we're gonna try getting a Coues Deer.
Tons of them down here, I'm sure. We're down in southern Arizona, deep down there. Senior with us as always.
What's up?
We're here with some cousins.
Ready to kill a big buck. Juju's on deck. We ready.
Yep. So you've been setting out trail cams and all that, preparing for this hunt, so we're pretty ready.
Yep. Ready. Definitely ready for Juju.
As long as Juju can shoot straight, he should get on a nice Coues or a mule deer too. This is a double tag, so if we see a big muley, won't hesitate to go ahead and try to punch the tag on that also. But once again, our main goal is a Coues.
Adrian's going coyote hunting real quick, taking the shot.
Go up right there, straight up right there on top, and you can call something in. That's where everything's coming in. And then there's a dead cow right here.
It won't scare nothing.
Nah.
Set up by the dead cow. There's probably coyotes running around now. But yeah, camp's looking good. Set up our tents, and the guys from iClimb really hooked us up. So we got a bunch of iClimb stuff. That right there is an iClimb chair. These things pack in real small spaces. You guys will see more of that. Pretty nice. We survived the night.
Alright guys, so it's morning time now. We woke up a little bit early, but well before the sun comes up. We're just getting last minute things ready and all that. Then we're gonna go ahead and hike out to our spot and see if we can't glass up some Coues deer. It's not even that cold out here though. I was expecting it to be a lot colder. It's only probably like mid 40s, low 50s. Today's gonna get warm. Definitely gonna have to be taking layers off because I packed to be really cold and it's not. So we'll see what happens. I'm excited. Last night I was walking around just to look around, and the desert out here is sharp, super sharp. So definitely got to make sure you got the gaiters on if you're gonna be walking around, and make sure that you're staying safe because there's a lot of sharp stuff out here and stuff that'll hurt you. So definitely got to keep that in mind.
Bright lights in your face. You guys ready for this or what?
Yeah.
Heck yeah. They've been waiting for this. Alright, let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's get it done. Game time, baby. Game time. Ready, Juju? See what I live
Yep.
for. I'm telling you. I turned into a different human being out here.
Ready to go find some Coues?
I'm ready. You're gonna see me running like a Coues.
Alright.
Ready to?
Heck yeah. Let's do this.
Alright.
I'm ready.
Juju, make sure you shoot straight. I'll be there to help you because I know that rifle pretty well. And yeah. Alright y'all, we're about to go ahead and do our hiking out there. Should be a good little hike out there to our glassing spot. Churrito's been glassing and saw some nice bucks back in there. So if we can turn up some of those real nice deer, maybe punch a tag first thing in the morning, that'd be pretty cool. And then just spend the rest of the time out here looking for some quail and rabbits and coyotes and stuff. So if you guys don't know what a Coues deer is, it's a little subspecies of whitetail. They stay really small, like 100-pound deer maybe, and they call them the gray ghosts for a reason. I guess we're gonna figure out today. I'm interested to see just how hard they are to see and how hard they are to find. So if we can find a nice Coues buck, that'd be awesome.
That's a Coues buck right there. We've seen a couple of them. A lot of them are spikes and a lot of them are little forkies. Very small. But we see a few of these little dudes. Really don't want to make a stock on that guy. It's about 1,000 yards and he's kind of small. We would do it if he was bigger, but I think we're gonna pass on this guy.
See the last little hump? before you get to the big mounds, there's about 6 or 7 of them.
All right, Senior just glassed up a nice batch group of Coues bucks. So we're gonna go see if we can't make a move. You gotta move quick in this thick stuff though, because you don't get eyes on them for very long. Alright. We already passed on like 2 spikes, like a spike and a little tiny forky horn. So looking for something a little bit bigger than that. And these coues look like that, so we're hustling. So quick update, you guys can see it changed. It's too hot out here. Super hot for what I was wearing, and we ended up going and chasing those deer. Just too thick out here. We knew where they were kind of moving, but when we got in that area, it just extremely thick. So didn't work out, but we're gonna go ahead and head back and head to camp.
This is what we're dealing with, guys. 30 feet cuts with deer just walking down them, hiding. It's almost impossible to glass here. We're in the shade here because these geniuses didn't bring water.
So we hiked way out there, probably, that was a long ways, huh? Long ways out there through this thick stuff, and you can't go very fast through this. It's up, down, up, down. We finally got down there. We thought it was gonna be a little bit more open to where we can get on the deer, and turns out it was just thick. Couldn't see dang 25, 30 yards in front of you. So because it was like that, didn't end up getting them, but we still saw some nice deer. Coming up with a little bit of a different plan for this afternoon maybe, and we'll see. It's just, we're learning. This is our first time really hunting deer down here, and we just learned the hard way that you can't try to get them real far in this thick stuff because it's just simply way too thick.
The buck was right to your right hand side. You guys were going straight at him.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
you could have shot, you know where the shade was, where you said where the shade was?
Yeah.
He was right in front of you guys.
Oh my
Instead of
God.
to the left, you guys, yeah. I was like, damn, I was blowing you up on the phone.
Oh man.
Yeah, but he was right there. And then you guys went to the right. After all, he was already gone. So then I seen you guys come back all the way left. Can't kill yourself. You want to get her? You guys go?
Yeah, this is gonna save.
Give him one. Juju, Gatorade or water?
You came prepared. All the snacks, pistachios, jerky.
You gotta stay. You guys said all day, so then you guys would pop up. I was like, damn, they're way out there, like.
That sucks. That buck was just right there.
Right there, like.
It's so hard to tell though. We thought he had already moved because there was a bunch of does that had went through, and we are like, man, they must be walking too. And
no, he was by himself, just lollygagging, eating slow.
Oh my God.
Slow. I was like, hey, you guys are right. Just go to the left a little bit.
It's just a bad time to be out here. It's 1 o'clock. I'm gonna go rest for a couple hours and then come back out when it gets good. Finally, we're back. That was rough. Feels like 100 degrees out here.
so we stopped at camp real quick, cleaned up, drank some water and all that, chilled for a couple minutes. Now we're gonna hike up to this mountain. Good vantage point. We got some cloud coverage, so hopefully these Coues bucks stand up, and we're gonna do some glassing. So it'd be easier. Oh yeah, there he is right there. He's
Look at the road.
I got him.
He's almost on the road, yeah.
Yeah, go get your stock on.
You guys ready?
Is that the big one you
Yeah,
saw?
the big body. No, he's way bigger over here, but that other last buck looks bigger right there.
Is he like a solid little buck there?
For a Coues, he's like a little 2x2.
That's good, Chihuahua. Get it?
You think he'll score? Is he like at least a nice little 3x3 or something?
Nah, he's just a 2x2, but I mean,
The other two.
I mean, he's...
You can see, no, he's nice.
Yeah, he's pretty nice. They're almost longer than the ears.
Nice, yeah.
Adrian, come look at him through.
Go. They're moving to the right.
Yeah, that last one is decent.
Yeah, he's big.
That last one looks like a decent buck.
Those bucks in the spot. Alright, we gotta move it to adjust.
Missed him. Crack a new one. They're coming. They're running. Meh. Nope, they're done. No. Let's go.
Is that the buck right there? Dang it, I could have nailed him. Alright, let's go. That was a good one. That was that big one. Enjoyed those. I could have nailed it. Dang.
Well, we stalked those bucks for about, looks a lot closer on the scope. We thought it was going to be like 600 yards and that ended up being like 2,000 yards or something, just crazy. By the time we got over there, it's already dark. So we're headed back. But man, that buck was a monster. It was a monster, but hey, that's how it goes sometimes. It happens. It happened fast. They got spooked, had a bunch of does around them. So I can't do anything about that. Just keep going. We got 2 more days, 3 more days, whatever we need. We're gonna make it happen. Let's go.
So we just finished up that hunt. We haven't been filming a lot because, man, we've been hiking and hiking. Every buck we've seen has been like a big hike in and a big hike out. So we're going to try to get them a little bit closer next time so we don't have to hike so far. I probably got 12 miles of my boots today. I'm going to have to check it on my phone, but I've got a lot of miles in. We all have a lot of miles in, but we'll see. Our cousin Chuito definitely hooking it up on this hunt. Normally we don't do nothing even close to this. He's cooking up ribs. We're eating some jalapeno poppers. Been just eating good chorizo in the morning.
Ew, yeah. That's how we get down. Can't starve.
Yep, so hooking it up, some delicious looking ribs. So right here in the morning, gonna have to drop a big old deuce over there and then we'll walk up over the hill and go kill a big buck. There is some mule deer out here, some muley bucks and all that, but we have mule deer in Nevada. Juju's already shot mule deer. We've never harvested a Coues deer yet. That's why we've been wanting to get one. We saw a really nice buck. Saw a couple decent ones, but one was actually like a really nice buck. And didn't make it work. Sometimes that's just how it works. So maybe in the morning we'll relocate him, put another stock on him, and hopefully send a bullet through that buck because he was a monster. Was he a big buck, Drew?
Yeah, he's pretty big.
Got buck fever walking in, huh?
Yeah.
What's your point of the story? Tell your story.
Well, we pulled up. I had 2.5 seconds to shoot. Put the gun up. I didn't even put it all the way on the stand. It's kind of wobbling, and he was going up the hill, kind of going over, and he went broadside for a second, and I pulled the trigger, and I missed.
Just how it works sometimes. Maybe next time. There was a good bachelor group of bucks in there. We might be able to relocate.
You're blinding me with the light.
Your story?
My story was we walked very far for a very long time, and we were right there in that spot, and right at the last second the plan didn't come through. Only because he had a lot of does. There was a lot of does you guys saw from the footage right in front, and once those does spooked, they busted, and of course the buck follows, and Juju took that shot, but literally less than 3 seconds. Had to get ready, and just from trying to creep up on him to less than 3 seconds. So It's understandable. We're gonna go back in that area and we should get them in the morning, so hopefully it comes out. Right, G?
So you there watching, huh?
Yeah.
Watching the whole thing unfold?
Yep. Big old buck.
Guys chilling. Last night, Chuito glassed that thing, what, probably 2-3 miles.
Yeah, very
That's
far,
far.
very far. But lost them, then we found them again. I lost you guys and found you guys again.
Big commotion.
Big old commotion. That's the life of Coues hunting, guarantee you guys. But I'm glad you guys got a shot and got the chance to find a big buck like that. You know what I mean? It's rare, hard for people. A lot of work, put in a lot of work, a lot of miles walking, a lot of pictures on cameras, a lot of batteries, a lot of gas. Jeez.
A lot of scouting.
A lot of scouting, yeah, a lot of scouting.
We appreciate that.
Yeah, a lot of gas, a lot.
A lot of
So the only reason we're even finding bucks on this trip is because Chuito put in the hours. I'll tell you what, he was, for a couple months ahead of time, he's sending us all these pictures of bucks he's seen on his trail cams and all that. So that's where we're out here. Spot he scouted out. He's like, man, yeah, that was probably 100-inch coues, and you don't see that just everywhere. You gotta scout to find that, basically. And he was putting in the work. Literally for a couple months ahead of time. He was super excited to hear Juju drew a tag and wanted to help out. So that's awesome. We really appreciate it.
You already know, 100. You guys are my boys. We got you. Tomorrow's the day, though, Juju. Tomorrow's your day.
Let's get it done.
Go get Josh with the big old booger in his nose.
He passed out?
Yeah, he's passed out.
I didn't know this turned from a hunting trip, hunting show, to a cooking show. Shoot. Looks good. So these are pork ribs?
Yes, sir.
Just cooked over some old mesquite wood.
Slow.
Slow
Nice and
cook.
slow.
Was there any like seasonings on it before the barbecue sauce?
Yeah, that what was it? Weber pork and beef seasoning.
Just like a dry rub.
Yeah.
Sweet, it's gonna be bomb.
Looks amazing.
Thank you. You guys hope you guys enjoy. Go ahead, you guys start grabbing your pieces. Tear them up.
Alright, so we just finished up eating those amazing ribs, some beans, and we're gonna go ahead and call it a night. See you guys in the morning.